It is the catch-up for finals day at the Surf City El Salvador Pro, presented by Corona. We had an incredible finals day. We saw back-to-back winners. We also saw perfect 10-point rides. Let's get you caught up on all the action here at Punta Roca. Went down on finals day. Congratulations to our women's champ, Caroline Marks. We can see Marks marching to a win here over Joanne DeFay in the quarterfinals, over Betty Lou Sakura Johnson in the semifinals, and then finally meeting up against Gabriely Bryan in the final. Caroline Marks goes back-to-back. Quarterfinals yesterday, Caroline Marks. This is a 6.33. She had a 5.6, defeating Joanne DeFay. On to the semifinals for Caroline. Semifinals against Sakura. 7.67. Relentless backhand attack by Caroline sets her up for a final up against Gabriely Bryan. And in that final, Caroline has a pair of 7.4s for strong backhand surfing. 14.8 was enough for Caroline Marks to go back-to-back in El Salvador. Mind you, this is her 6th career CT victory. Since she won here last year in El Salvador, she's won 3 CT events and a world title. She is on the come up and coming up on the rankings as well. Caroline Marks to the number 2 position on the rankings after this event. Katie Simmers, she's number 1. She'll be wearing yellow into the next event in Brazil. The men also took to the water today. Let's take a look at John Florence as he carved and boosted his way to a victory over Crosby Colapinto, over Matthew McGillivray, and finally an exciting final with Yago Dora. Starting with quarterfinals, John Florence throws it up and puts it down. 8-point ride and a 7.17 defeats Crosby in the quarterfinals. Semifinals up against Matthew McGillivray, and John does the incredible giant alley-oop, 8 feet out. Comes out of this alley-oop perfectly to a series of blistering turns for a perfect 10. That's right, 10 points all the way across the 5 judges. Add that to a total. Building momentum into the final against Yago Dora with his 8.5 opener and a 7.83 backup. Excellent heat score of 16.33 for John. Again in the air, and John takes a win. His 9th career win, his 18th 10-point ride. It's been a long drink, so John, He's back on top of the rankings, wearing yellow into Brazil, and also John has clinched his spot in the final 5 for the Lexus WSL Finals. We'll see John at lower trestles. Vizsla Shaper rankings and the Lost Boards crew, they're running away with it. Lost, our defending champ for the Shaper World title, and Matt Biolas is staring down a second one as Lost just gobbled up points here at stop number 7. Check out worldsurfleague.com for more highlights, athlete updates, and full heat replays from the Surf City El Salvador Pro, presented by Corona. And tune into Dawn Patrol at the Vivo Rio Pro. That's June 22nd. Check it out at worldsurfleague.com.